Let's go.
Happy Lunar Year. We bring the lunar chair. Grandma's in the house. So you know the mahjong table here. You lose some, I win some. Celebrate with dim sum. Lunar New Year dinner and it's packed with symbolism. All these other rappers are our children. We love them. House floors fresh and so clean. Cause we mop them. Red envelopes for the kids. We ballin'. Relatives living in Asia. We call them. This is red. And this is red. My jewelry ain't. It's gold instead. Got plastic bags in the stack. And firecrackers in the back. I hold my family together like an album. OG now stands for Original Grandma. It's the year of the rabbit. We hear and we rap it. Feel the good luck. Grab it. Red envelope. Cash it. Year of the rabbit. We hippin', we hoppin'. You know we don't stop. Lunar New Year is poppin'.
Happy Lunar New Year, Clara and Cynthia. So nice to catch up with you again.
Happy Lunar New Year.
So the reason we have this talking conversation today is after almost 2 years, right? You got another rap song MTV music video out. Wow,
Yes.
What can I say? Tell me about it.
Well, it was kind of unexpected. The AARP's promotional, I don't know what you call them, promotional organization, or the people that they hire to promote.
They usually call themselves a interest group, right? What their mission is, maybe help on the elder people whose age is above 50. I think they also run some insurance business, right? But that's
Yes.
not the point. The reason we talk is because you perform again and in a rap form. So in case our audience don't know, so 2 years ago in 2021, right, in May, I guess, you guys made a music video called Game So. It's like the wiping Chinese tool, and because the context was Asian elders were constantly attacked by others, and there's this Asian hate going on, and you use this grandma attitude, like I'm not afraid of you, you cannot bully me, that kind of attitude, but make it into art form. So make people realize and raise the public awareness of this issue. And it got really big success, right? I remember the mainstream media covered this music video. But it's been a while. So tell me about what you have done in this new video.
Well, this one is very different. This one is just to celebrate Lunar New Year. It's all the Chinese tradition, food and red packets and firecrackers. We're just letting people know what we do during Chinese New Year, and just a celebratory music video.
We wanted other people to know actually what we do to celebrate the Chinese New Year or the Lunar New Year.
Yeah.
And so there was, we were all dressed in red, which is always good luck color, and making sure that the new year would be full of good health and good luck, and bringing family together. And then also there's one scene there that we show that we have the red envelope, which is filled with lucky money and normally given to our children, and also to anyone that is single. When you are not married yet, you are still considered a child to the Chinese family.
Yeah, what I can tell is there's mahjong in it, right? And what's that? The lyric is about like you win some, I lose some. You remember that?
No, you lose some, I win some.
Oh, okay. What's the title came from? Like that lunar cheer. Tell me about the story behind this production or the creation of this rap song.
So they found us through the Gaimuso rap.
You mean the AARP?
Yeah. So what they wanted to do a Lunar New Year production, and they wanted it to be a rap. So they found Jason Chu, who is a rapper. I think he was based in the East Coast, but now he's in Los Angeles. And then they found us, and they put Jason and us together to produce this music video. So Jason wrote the lyrics, and we did the rapping with him.
So Cynthia, what do you think about this length? Like, I noticed it's pretty short, right? It's only 1 minute.
It's 1 minute, and but it has a lot of information of what we do during Chinese New Year, and such as cleaning the house and eating a lot of foods.
Dim sum, right?
Yeah, we had dim sum, and we play mahjong, because every time grandmothers get together, what do? Play mahjong. And so it's been a long time tradition in the families, and so I think we try to cover everything within that 1 minute, which was really nice.
And also making it intergeneration. So we have Jason there, you know, he's much younger than we are, and the grandmas, and you know, and we love them.
So basically, just AARP are trying to produce a piece of festive music video and in a rap form, and they Google it on the internet, and they find you, and the game also music video maybe impressed them a lot, so they hook you up with a younger generation rapper whose name is Jason Chu, right? Unfortunately, he got something else business to do today, so he couldn't join us. But do you know how old is he? And how did you guys collaborate with this creation?
Well, I think that the technology helps a lot. So we had a Zoom meeting, and where we were introduced to him, and we got to talk a little bit about, you know, what we've been doing. And so you know, this social time's really good. And then we practice actually on Zoom. He sent us his audio file so that we get to listen to how he wanted us to rap it.
Mm-hmm.
And then we practice on Zoom, and then we just did it. So
usually rap thing is pretty fast, right? It's like fire shooting. That's how rapper make a living. That's my understanding, right? But I think Jason has to make some adjustment for you guys.
I think he had to make some adjustments because I can't talk that fast.
I know, it's hard.
We had to put a lot of words into one beat, you know?
I know.
So it was very, very difficult. And to memorize all this and everything within the week since we met, and we going to the recording studio and everything. So it was very, very, it was a challenge for us. And I think that's what AARP was trying to also convey, the message that, you know, young people have a lot to show us and to teach us, you know, even though we are the elders, always teaching the young people. But in this case, it was the other way around. So that was really nice.
Yeah, I think it's also a manifestation of Chinese culture. Our culture usually, let's say, we respect the elder a little bit more, I would say, right? I never see a rapper in other ethnic group like teach their elders to rap. That's
certainly different, very different.
It's a wonderful learning experience, because we did what we did, and we, you know, I took into consideration of what we can do when I wrote the rap. But, you know, Jason's a real rapper. You know, he has a different beat and a different speed. And what he did was he really coached us. He was an excellent coach. And and he was very patient with us too.
Yeah.
When doing it, very patient.
Yeah, I think it has to be.
So after many takes, when they put it together, it's all the best stuff. But it's a process.
Right. This time, I think the production value, music video-wise, is higher, much higher, right?
Yes,
How long it takes? Tell me about the production. How long it takes and what happened during the production?
Well, I think it took from the day we started to the day we finished. It was 3 days with
3
the
days.
Videographers and everything. And from the time they contacted us until time of the shoot was maybe 1 week or 10 days the most. And so we really had to get it all together really fast.
Yeah, because Lunar New Year came so quickly this year.
Yeah, the time pressure is on.
It's in February, but this year it's in January. So after they found us and then put it all together, it was very, very, we didn't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, consider the time strain and the pressure. I think you guys did a great job. So let's go back to almost 1.5 years ago. So at that time, I mentioned lots of people attack Asian elders and make us really angry. And you got the message out. How is anything improving? Like I noticed there still occasionally I read the news, another Asian elder got pushed down on the street and things still going on. Based on your experience in San Francisco, especially in Chinatown, what do you think about this issue?
Well, the Clarion is right in the heart of Chinatown. So the thing that is nice that I think our rap brought some awareness to our leaders in the community. And so we do have a lot of volunteer ambassadors now that, it's hard to be everywhere at one time, but the ambassadors have been very kind. And I do walking tours, and the ambassadors are so nice that they walk me to my car when they see me, and making sure that I'm okay, make sure my car starts before they even leave. So I think the awareness has really helped.
There's a lot of volunteers in Chinatown. They actually have a Chinatown Volunteer Coalition. And before that, they have a group of people who would just come out and clean up the graffitis. So I used to have a lot of problems at Clarion with the graffiti issues, and now that's gone, which is amazing. Yeah, Chinatown's doing a lot to keep the neighborhood safe.
Right. I remember 1 year ago, thank you, Clara, for your invitation, and thanks to the Grant Avenue Follies. We did a show together, right? At that time, we screened my documentary, Spell Me Out, and I, as a representative of U Channel, we have a bunch of people watching. That's a time really flies, huh? At that time, we are still in really strict lockdown, and I think people need to vaccination to get in your venue, even.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So, how's that thing change? Do you think this pandemic is over for you, for the San Francisco, especially Chinatown?
Well, it's not over, but I think people are more willing to come out now. If you compare this winter to last winter we had a huge surge, and basically I was closed. I didn't have any events. This winter, I kind of thought, well, it could happen again, so I didn't schedule a whole lot of events and activities. We did have more activities, and more people are coming out. So I think it's an improvement from last year. And of course, you know, I don't even remember how many booster shots I've taken. And I think a lot of people have, you know, immunity. And so to me, it feels a lot more relaxed this year.
Cynthia, I know you run a museum aside the Clarion Art Center,
yes.
right? And you mentioned you occasionally do tours. How's your, let's say, business?
I am so happy that the school groups are back, and I've been showing them Chinatown, and you know, having people come down to the museum, and that part is opening up. We limit it to maybe 15 people, where in the before, you know, I could have maybe 45 people or 45 students come on my tour. But now we limit it, you know, we're a little bit careful, but I am just so happy that they're allowed to even come inside a museum.
How's the storm? Did you affected by the continuous raining?
It certainly, you know, didn't help, but I remember it was pouring rain, and we were showing this film, The Goddess, which was a 1934 silent film from China, and we had a very good showing of people. So I don't know, I was surprised, but it was a very good silent film too. So people are interested in you know, the program that we're doing, and they came out, which is really nice.
So I'm hoping this AARP piece of rap video from you can draw more attention from even bigger group, and push this video or your grandma style rap to the wider audience. Are you aspiring to more things like this?
Well, Liam, I don't know if you remember, but when we had our first interview, you said you guys need to do something like more upscale and you know, more colorful costumes and stuff like that. Well, we actually did. We produced the Glamorous Rap, and that was in October. And that one, it's all fashion, high fashion. And so, you know, that was based on your suggestion.
Really? Where can I see it?
You can see it on YouTube. Yeah. And we teamed up with a couture designer. Her name is Colleen Quinn. Right. And she designed all the dresses for us. So we're not in our rapper outfit. We're in our, you know, beautiful dresses.
Yeah, do you know how many people know you, like in Chinatown? How many approximately people really know you?
That's hard to say, but I must say that when we go to the restaurants or wherever we go, people always stop and ask us, you know, are we the Grant Avenue Follies and things like that. So definitely a lot of people do know of us, but we're just hoping that everyone will know about us soon.
Yeah, I think thank you for the dinner. After the screening last year, we had dinner together in a Cantonese style diner. I do think
we'll do it again.
Yeah, I do think I know you better, a lot better more, right, after the dining. And you guys that day have probably 12 people. But what's the total number, and are they still active?
Yes, we have 12 people in our group, and 12 ladies in our group, all seniors. And our oldest one is now 87 years old, and we're still together and doing things together, and we're actually traveling down to Los Angeles again in another month.
Yeah, February 23rd we'll be at the Mario Lopez talk show.
It's called Access Hollywood.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
I think I heard of that. I mean, just, what a great way to get old together.
Yes, you're right.
It really is. It's a lot of fun. And then they're going to Australia next week.
Yeah,
I'm not going, but Cynthia and most of the Follies are going. And they'll be performing in Australia.
great. Yeah, I think you guys really make the legacy, Chinatown legacy, into something new. I think lots of people probably don't know, right? Especially the museum Cynthia is running. That was the old site of a nightclub, right? So
Yes, the museum has all the nightclub history and costumes from 1938 to 1970.
yeah, and then now see you guys making it into something new, and I think AARP have a good eye to pick you up. I hope more people will pick you up.
Yes.
And all right, so again, thank you for your time, and I'm looking forward to more of your work.
Thank you,
Thank
Liam,
you
for
so
having
much.
me.